In today's episode you will see how we rent a cottage in Connemara coast to do some diving. Unfortunately, we had only 2 good days of weather. The storm came 2 days after we arrived. We stayed a week. I put his hat only because I forgot the sun hat. It is actually warm, 20 degrees, sun out. We're going to the water. Isn't that nice? Salty water. So now Jonas is diving with Sarah. I will go next. Let's see if it's very different than south of Ireland. It's really my first time in the west of Ireland diving. So I'm very curious. Is the seabed, I know the seabed is very different, but how is it? I am getting ready excited for my first dive in the west of Ireland. You know these dives when you put your head under the water and a new world opens? Well, that is not the case. I put my head under the water and the visibility is already bad. I'm swimming a little bit further from the shore, hoping for the better visibility, but I already know I didn't put enough weight on my belt, so it's hard to stay on the bottom. I dive maybe 3, maximum 4 meters deep, and there's not many fish around. When Jonas was telling me where to swim, he said to watch the current pass the certain point here. And I was watching that point, but it was moving quite quick. So I'm trying to hang around that point to not pass it and not cross it, not to get caught in a current, because that's what I'm always really scared of. At this stage, I am just trying to swim back. I know I'm caught in the current. I know nothing bad can happen because I'm just going to be swept along the shore, but I just want to go back to the safe point where I can actually swim. So I'm kicking, and nothing is happening. So here I pulled my float and I said, right, I will just lean on it, take a breath and kick, just kick, to get back. I'm out of breath, my mouth is dry. I'm just kicking and not moving, but thankfully I have that float. So I was kicking, and I lay down on my back, and I was finally able to move and go back closer to the beach. Just stepped on that, but I think he's fine. Pretty interesting. The dive wasn't great, I was disappointed, but at least the views on Connemara coast were stunning. We are back to our cottage and look at this cattle. Auntie, no. Okay, so this is the house we're renting just at the pier. It's like a tiny small pier, but there are some boats of local people. No, auntie. Bam. How was it?
The dogs. Hey, Auntie. Auntie, easy with the dog. Hey, you pup. Pull up rest. That's it. That's all you get. So you don't even have video of me shooting that.
No.
There are nice videos as well where I was diving. Deep. Ras, pull up. Hey. Hey. going on in here? Now you're out. Oh, it's like the good old days.
That's where our cottage is located. It's a low tide now. In the full tide and during the storm, the water came up all the way to our cars. That's the mullet Jonas got yesterday, and he's making with mirin, soy sauce, garlic, ginger, and parsley. Jonas is a very nice neighbor. He's emptying water from the boats at the pier where we stay and on a low tide. So yeah, I'm staying in the car with this sleeping baby. We're trying to find activities in that weather. No, with the child is really not easy. So we went for a jog today, me and Jonas, and the run was cool, but we got soaked. That doesn't matter. It started to be so windy in the middle of the run that it was very hard to run against it. So I actually did my best because I just wanted to run back home. We have 2 days left, hoping for some improvement of the weather tomorrow so we can actually go dive. It's a low tide, so we're looking for birds and fish. Or birds. Or fish. Have we seen horses? Right, there's a cage swept off. That was a pier. Oh, jellyfish. Oh, another jellyfish. But there's nothing in it. Oh, there's a lot of jellyfish where I was swimming. And we got a rugby ball for that. Yay! While it's raining and a bit windy, we are sitting down in the cottage, and I got that beautiful book from Sarah, and I'm just reading of how nutritious are seaweeds. So there are so many seaweeds on our deck now there. So I'm just going to see if we can recognize any and if we can try any. What I learned already is that there's no seaweed that is poisonous. So we can try to eat any of them. Now we're looking for a sea salad, and I found something else. I don't know if you can see it. I'll probably get wet. Oh no, it's actually saying, wow, the water is warm. It's attached to the rock. That is cool. That's cool. There's a lot of them. Look at those. Look. So I went outside to see if I can recognize some types of seaweed, and I only can recognize that this is different. Did you try crab climbing? What's that, Jonas? Is that kelp?
Well, I don't know exactly what it is. That's bladderwrack there. That's spiral bladderwrack. I think this is spiral bladderwrack. They're all the same type of bladderwrack.
Yeah. Is there anything else like that? Different color. It starts to smell though. Where's that? I don't think that's sea salad, right? Just being aware of how many nutrients this seaweed has. I am big into supplements. So that's the seaweed I was trying with my breakfast. I rinse it maybe a little bit too much because it's not salty anymore, and I think it's supposed to be a bit salty. But no, actually it is a bit salty. I don't know, it kind of has no real flavor. Maybe a bit of sausage flavor from my plate here. It just tastes like if you would eat a grass. So yeah, it's interesting. I just rinsed the seaweed and I'm going to bring it for dry. I have been waiting for this dive quite a long time. First through the pregnancy, then with the small baby, I really had barely a chance to get under the water. So when we arrived in Connemara coast, the storm kept us on land. I thought it might not happen at all, but it did. The weather cleared up last 2 days, here first with my mother-in-law just for half an hour, and then I went by myself. So I would just say something, it's really interesting, I have never seen that. When I was in open water, the water was murky and muddy because of the wind. But when I come back here in between these rocks and just in here in a pier, the water got kind of like the density of the water is different, and I have never seen it before. It looks like the water is so much warmer, maybe. I don't know if it's about the temperature, but it just looks I know it kind of looks like there's water is more jelly like, or it's more warm. It's interesting. I'll definitely Google and ask Jonas what is that about. So I hope you can see it on the video. Yeah, even from the top, I can see that. See? There weren't many fish. The water looks quiet, maybe even empty, but it didn't matter for me. I just needed this, to put my head down, see different world, to be cut off from everything for a while. Down here, everything slows down. I feel like I'm a part of nature, a part of the water. Even simple dive like this recharges my batteries. So this dive wasn't really about what I've seen. It was more about how it made me feel. Unfortunately, I'm done for today diving. It was our last day. Yeah, so I just grabbed a few seaweeds so I can eat them today, see what they're like. And I got to dive once in the pier here today, right now, and once in the other beach where somebody recommended to us, I think a year ago or something. So we noted it and we came back. That's where Jonas got the fish. Alright, that's it for me.
I've got a wrasse that Jonas just caught off Dolan's Pier in Ballyconneely.
Thank you.
Okay.
And what do you have? Fish? Yum, 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 yum. That's some pollock. I can see soy sauce. Nice. Geez, look what I just found. Looks like a dead seal. I don't think it is. Look. Oh my god, what? Wait for me! Of course it starts raining. The minute we get here, it starts raining. But I want to show you something interesting. I wonder what is this? Wow, that is massive. It starts flashing. Look at these clouds. Are we running home? Oh no! Bye bye. Bye bye, beach. Bye bye. Jeez. Bye bye.